Alright, welcome back. This is Goblin Marine again with my REL Season 10 Division 10G Boogie Miners Underworld team. This week we're going up against the Elder Statesmen, which is a High Elf team. So we'll see how this goes. I picked up Tentacles, so I got Tentacles on the Troll, and that's I think my only level right now. And the reason I picked that is that I tend to have trouble with trolls. First off, I very seldom get them to 16 SPP, and they often go stupid on me when I don't want them to. This makes him useful without doing anything active. If I let him not drool, this makes him useful. That's why I picked Tentacles. Also, I knew I had Elves coming up, so I wanted Tentacles to grab them and hold them in place. So I'm moving around a little bit, trying to pick some sort of anti-elf something. I don't have a wrestler yet. I don't have tackle anywhere. Um, it's asymmetric on purpose. I have one extra. He has none extras. So I'm kind of okay with him scoring fast in this. You know, if he scores slow, I'm in trouble. But if he scores fast, it's okay. I'll have plenty of time to shoot back. He's high elves. It's going to be hard to stop him from scoring. How many catchers does he? He only has the one catcher that I can see. Yeah, he's only got the one catcher. And then he's got his two blitzers, and his thrower has picked up dodge, which is not a bad choice. And the rain goes away. That's sad. Okay, so it's to the side that I am weak to. That's fine. And he's going to do this all game. He's going to come up. He's going to pop me. He's going to go around the side all game. That's his play. It's push down the sideline and pass. It's like he's learned how to do that, and he's just executing on the same play. You know, I don't know that he knows another way to play it. Now, I don't know that I made him try another way to play it. And I don't know that it's necessarily bad either way. You know, it's an elfy thing to do. Now, it's interesting because he's got a weak point in his screen where if he fails to get the ball, I can potentially bust a way through. But he got the ball. Does he throw it turn one? No. Tentacles did a thing. That doesn't happen very much this season. So, setting up for the 2-die that he gave me. Going back just to make him hit them. Like that's not going to stop him from doing anything, but it's going to make him pay some attention to him. Getting a little bit of the screen set up back there. It's going to be a little hard because this guy's so far forward. I do have both of my blitzers this time. So he's going to hit here. Nothing. But that's fine. I stay. There. Get the POW. Well, both of those would have put him down. And now I got a decent position in here. Push. And follow. And then this guy should come around. Nope. Okay, I'm worried about him getting through. So I am trying to set up more of a screen here. Yeah, I guess pushing him around is going to pressure the ball. But he's already pushing hard, so pressuring the ball isn't really important. That's a dangerous place to be. Bonk.
I think they're waiting for the ball now. Or talking to the fans.
Yeah, so having that one guy here was not really ever going to seal the sideline, and that's fine. Like the reality of it is, he's just going to come over here anyway. So scoring threats for him aren't hard. You know, he's movement 6, 7, and 8. He's agi 4. It's just not. Yeah. See, that was. Look at that pass. 4 plus. Do a 2 plus. So that was a 75% throw, but it's not wrong at all. That's high elves. It's not right, you know. Probably he should have taken one more turn or taken accurate or instead of dodge, and then it would have been a 3+ pass. So instead of 75, it's something like 88%, and then the play is correct. It's not wrong as it was, but it's also not really right, I don't think. So I think I set up to take the blocks. I don't know that I like that. I think the line rats need to be one further out. I think the line rats need to be one further out. Nope. Okay. Just to spread them out. I do think the line rats need to go one further on either end and be in the sidelines. Here and here.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must
And
grab it.
pull a goblin back too. Probably pull him back too. And these goblins have to go forward though.
The attacker has an assist.
Safe 1 and 9 or 1 and 36.
The attacker smells weakness.
And I don't follow this up because of the troll. Okay. Now I've got a movement 7 piece that can go into his half. But I don't do it. So I'm being overly defensive here. I'm trying to keep him from flooding through. Because in past games, I've left a gap like this, and suddenly 6 elves fly through, and my team split in half. So this is directly due to my experience against S. Hunter, and to some extent, I think he has made me worried about this. Because my games in the WCW, he has punished me hard for not trying to screen off. So they can still blitz through, but that at least takes their blitz. And now it's harder to blitz through, right? So the troll and the goblin are kind of sealed. The goblin and the blitzer are sealed here. These guys are a backup. He's able to go around, but with just one player, that's not really threatening. Because I can still come up in the middle and regroup with my team right now. You know, because again, if I click on one of his players, come on, show me the tackle zones. Well, I don't know why it's not, but there's tackle zones in here, and he can't just dodge through. I mean, he can dodge through, but it's 3 pluses. Does tentacles do a thing? Yes. He re-rolls it. That Velcro noise. Tentacles holds him. So tentacles has held 2 elves. It's made him burn a re-roll, so that's something. Right, so now I got a cage. Easy peasy. Put one here. And here I go caging with strength 2 players after saying I don't know if it's right to do it on a flaying team. So I should shut my mouth. Push him next to the goblin. Oh man. That ripe AV7. I didn't get anything. So I'm going to take the blocks he gives me. These guys are a little... Ooh, that's why I followed. Well, I followed to give this guy a block. But that's better because they're spread out a little. They're still too close. The troll re-rolled. Really stupid, which is a dumb thing to do. You don't want to do that. But I've got 4 re-rolls, and it's turn 3, so I figure whatever. And that rewarded me. Because there he is. So I was rewarded for that re-roll. And now I have a troll in the sideline, so I can pivot around him. You know, if I can sneak up around his left side, he'll anchor me nicely. So he still can't, because that was a push, and because of where that rat was, he still can't get in on my ball carrier without a dodge of some sort. It's not a terrible dodge. It's in the 2 tackle zones, so it's a 4 plus, but it's not what I'd make just to base the ball. Okay, so clearly I'm taking a blitz here.
They're gathering around that lone player. Like
And I got him.
around assembly.
We may see that player later, if they win.
So, got a couple KOs there. I've got plenty of corridor over here. It's going to be easy peasy to defend the ball reasonably well. You know, he's got to go here. Oh no, I'm going to go up here. Okay. So he can probably come around, but I can get another goblin up in here, and then I'm decently defended. Another goblin here? Yep. This rat's probably going to dodge out, or try to. That guy's going to come up. See, I've abandoned my troll, which is fine. Can he get around? Hold on, hold on. I got to count this out and see if this was dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can hit me with him. There's not really anywhere you can get a 2-die. That's tough, but he can get a 1-die on the ball. And that's alright. That's alright. It's only turn 4. So that's a little bit rowdy, but I'm not terribly worried about that. I've got a lot of tackle zones in here, too. That makes it harder for his thrower to dodge around and cut the corner and stuff. Now it's impossible. I remember wondering at the time, like, he's going to stop himself from taking a 1-die on me. On the ball. Because that's not that bad. So he's encouraging me to score.
Safety in numbers.
It's 1 GFI to score with Jackhammer Jack.
Moved right next to a teammate.
So probably I send someone out for the troll and then pull him back.
Likes to be well assisted.
I'm not sure if I'm going to stall here. Because I should stall if I can protect the ball. Yeah, okay, I should have stalled because 3 turns is plenty for Elves to shoot back. And if he goes into the half 2-1, then he might as well be up 1-0 or 2-0. 2-1's not a good result for me at the half. I mean, so it's better than 2-0, but 2-1 is not a good result for me. I need to be drawn at the half so that I can win.
Both teams are on edge. This kick is crucial.
So I'm probably not going to win if he draws at the half, or if he's ahead at the half. I can draw, but I probably won't win. There's a very real possibility that I'll lose. But his 2 players stay out. So he's at 9, I'm at 11. Let's go. Set up a little more centrally so that this half, I've got 4 rats that can solidly go either way. 5 rats. Those are these 3 on the corner and the 2 in the middle that can go to the left or the right as needed. He's going to take advantage and set up incredibly lopsided. If the ball goes to my right, he's going to be in trouble. But it doesn't, so he's fine. But if the ball had gone deep here, he'd have had some trouble. And he's going to do the same play. Where he tries to go up the sideline and sneak around me. So these 2 this rat and this goblin are really the only 2 who will be out of play due to this. And I've at enough of a player advantage where that's actually not a problem. That's just these 2 offset. And they'll be in it. They can screen here in the middle. They just can't make it all the way off to the sideline. Push. Yeah, you should not follow that onto tentacles. That's probably not good. Okay, so what I want to see, I'd like to see somebody in here. A goblin in here, right? Because it's not even a screen. Like, there's not, if you click on a player, it's not going to show for whatever reason, but there's not even a screen. And then I want to see some screen around here to make it hard for him to score. So I'd like to see a rat here and here, and here and here, and here and here or so. I'd like to see like 6 rats in here, and then 1 or 2 players up in here. So let's see what I do. I send the goblin through first, trying to put him in an intercept position so that it's hard to just chuck to these guys. So I'm setting up my screen, like I said. I'd have liked him 1 further back better, but that's fine. It's not terrible, but I'd like him back 1 more, really. Not sure why I'm going for that, but that's okay. Okay, so this is a little bit weak on this corner here. That's a little bit better, but it's still just a goblin. And then I'm going to blitz with him. To him. Got him. So what I'm trying to do here is this guy helps with the goblin. Oh, I get rowdy. So now I've got a stronger screen up here. I get a POW. I'd like to see this goblin now with that POW come up here. There we go. Put some pressure on the ball. Oh, don't snake. Doesn't snake. So I've actually got a tackle zone on the ball, so he has to address that now. He's got an elf in here, but I'm not terribly worried about that. You know, the passing lane in here is open, but he's not throwing it to that elf. And I've got a rat back here that can get to him.
If the player is pushed here, it will
Push.
finish in the public.
Does he follow? He does. So I can push him next turn. So if he blitzes with the thrower, okay. So he dodges free. He makes the throw. No interception. Okay. So let's see what route. He's going to go through here. So it's going to be a 3+3+2+, and then maybe some GFIs. He's going to re-roll it. Okay. Elves are good at that. You can't, like that, there's nothing I could do about that. Right? He was always going to push the first guy out of the way. And then he'll take a 3+3+2+2+. Which is just, it just is what it is, you know. What is it? 3+3+2+2+. 2/3. So a raw 2+2+3+3+ is 31%. It's just not that bad a play. It's a 3 in 10 play. And then if you've got a reroll, let's do it this way. 1 plus. I don't want to do that chain, but with the reroll, it's significantly better than that because the rerolls are more powerful the more chances you have to use them. The reroll is fairly powerful on a 2+, but on a 2+2+, it's even more of an improvement. It's still a harder play, but it's more of an improvement. So that chain with the reroll was not that hard for him. I am not set up for Goblin Throw. I'm set up for a 2-turner, which really means I need at least 1 rat to go downfield. Okay, so I can get at least 1 rat downfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That rat should be forward 1 more because right now a push will make him need a GFI. So that's a mistake. That should be 1 further forward. Got a POW. And an injury. So I got SPP. And just did badly hurt. So now I got to get the ball. I get it. Now I got to come protect the ball. Probably this goblin comes out here. And then this goblin needs to be in here. Okay. So these guys are probably stuck by tentacles, but not guaranteed. So he can't take both of those players out. He's only got 1 blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's fine. So he can throw it downfield pretty easily. Now that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you at all. You put that guy here or here. That doesn't help you because that's still a 4+, 3+ to get out. Okay, so there's my blitz. It's on him. You dodge him out, and then you run downfield, and you chuck it quite a distance. But you can do that. Pass plays work sometimes. So that's the play. Blitz him, or blitz him free. Blitz, and then take a 3+. And he makes it. So now I have to do... Oh, I've got plenty of guys to make the Goblin a 2-die. Can I make the Goblin a 3-die? And then he's gonna come here. I'm gonna make a Goblin 3-die. There you go. So that's fine. Glad I made it. Well, a 2-die would have been okay, but now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then just chuck it. Run and pass. 6+ pass, 3+ catch. I don't know what to do about that, right? Like the 5+ pass is not terrible. It's a 5 and 9. It's a 1/3 plus a 2/3 times 1/3. So, you know, that play is not great. It's, you know, what was that? So 5 and 9 times 2/3. That's a 37% play. So better than 1 and 3. That was better than 1 and 3. So coming out of halftime, I believe it's my receiving half now. It's 2-all. So if I can stall and score, which I'm up 1 player, but if I can, or 2 players, if I can stall and score, I can win this one against High Elves in a shootout. Because that's a shootout right there. 2-2 at the half is a shootout. It took some luck, but you know, things like making sure you got scoring threats. It's important. Canoring threats. Another injury. So that helps a lot. Now that helps me stall better. Because he's now down 1 more player. Okay. I'm marking him. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to protect him. That's what it is. I don't want him to blitz a lone blitzer. I think my goal is to have... Oh, and I'm setting up the blitz. That's why I did that. And then he should probably step up here. No, one... Okay. So what I'm trying to do is set up a pocket to run up. Right? So he's going to come back in here. Somewhere in this vague area. Okay. And tentacles on him. So that's good. Tentacles there is really important. So now I've got a decent screen. Like, he can punch this guy off and try and get around to the ball, but nobody else has enough movement. And I've started to build myself a corridor here. I can get to about this green line, probably. Not anymore. Uh-oh. Not a big deal. So I don't really like that these guys are all like that, but that does stop him from punching the goblin as easily. Makes the tentacles, he makes the hard part and fails the easy part. That's awesome. So there's a bunch of downed elves. He's coming back to activate the troll. He's coming up. Don't waste rerolls on that, but I'm trying to get tentacles up here. Because if I get tentacles here, then he's in trouble. But now that that failed, I'm going to have a hard time. Because I got to protect the ball still. So I got a screen here. He's got to step up in here. And rely on the troll that didn't do anything. So I've actually aborted my threats to score. That guy should have been a scoring threat up in here. This guy should also be a scoring threat up in there. And this guy should be a scoring threat out here. Like, that's just all there is to it. So those are mistakes. Like, I should have 3 scoring threats now. I mean, yeah, 3-2 at turn 11 is not really that good a deal. Big Daddy Bill. I'm having trouble keeping those blitzers on the pitch this season. So 3-2 at like turn 11 or 12 is not great, but it's better than losing the ball and losing 3-2. So I should have some scoring threats out there. It's not really good practice to pull them back for what seems like no reason. Tentacles is off because he got stupid. That's what I get for activating him. Okay. Don't you dare use another reroll.
Brain transplant.
Okay. So the troll's kind of ruining my plans, which is dumb because you should never plan on a troll. Like, this is literally what trolls do. So now I'm gonna set up a cage somewhere else. Hopefully I set up a cage somewhere. Yeah, so that's where my cage is going. So I'm just saying, well, I'm not gonna let you through the sideline. You can get in contact with the ball, but you can't get the ball. And he's KO'd. So that's useful. That's helpful. So I've got a pretty strong defensive position. He's down 4, I'm down 1. So he's playing with 7 elves. 8 elves. No, 7 elves. It is 7. And I'm playing with 10. Now, if one of these was a ward answer or something, that would be really scary. If it was a witch or a ward answer or some crazy, but this is like a 3-game-old high elf team. They don't really have the skills they need to get in. Now that's dangerous because he's starting to even up the player count. I don't like that. And they do have dodge, which cage diving with dodge with elves isn't that hard. But he lacks like strip ball and wrestle. And I've got sure hands, so strip ball wouldn't do anything anyway. This guy needs to pass. I'd like to see him pass and have somebody else score. Like, say, this rat or this rat. Yeah, I'd like to see this 3 SVP rat score after being passed to successfully from Jackhammer Jack. Don't know if that's what I'm going to see, but I'd like to see that. Looks like the answer is no. Blitzing him. Push him off of tentacles. That was smart. But the alternative was to push him onto the ball. So now I got to get in here and get rowdy. But I'll be able to protect the ball probably. There we go. Now I'm trying to just go man space to keep him off me. Not the best, but not the worst either. He's going to have trouble taking out the troll with this guy here and that guy there. So that's why I did that, is to keep him from getting easy assists on the troll. This spot and this spot, he'll turn off, he'll deactivate. These spots are deactivated by him. So there's not really a good way for him to get the dice he needs on the troll. So this rat is in scoring range and the goblin's in scoring range. And the troll can throw the goblin, so. Oh good, tentacles. See, tentacles has done a couple things this game. It's worked 4 or 5 times, which is good. It's always good to get your use out of your skills. Clearly this is where I'm caging. I'd like to see him here and not on the sideline. Unless I put somebody here. Okay, so that's fine. Now I need somebody here. Yep, that's good. It'd be nice to get... There you go. So he's going to hit him, and then the troll's going to come up here. Just a push, that's fine. Probably need to put him here. Yep, and the troll is going to come up here. Oh, that's fine. That's fine too. That's a little... Yeah, that's a little stronger. Just because I'm not giving him the one die. It makes him commit another player to the one die, whereas the other way it would have been a guaranteed easy one die. Eat it. Got him. Feels bad, man. But the troll's fine. And that's his blitz, so he can't blitz the ball carrier. So if I score turn 14, that gives him 3 turns to score. That's not great, since he's pretty reliably scored in 2 before, but it's, again, better than nothing. To score is better than not scoring. I'd still like to see him pass it to this guy or that guy. That guy's not going to happen because he's way up there. But passing it would be nice so that 2 rats can level. Got him. Yeah, I'd like to see this guy. Nope, that's not. Okay, I'm stalling. That's right, I'm stalling.
The player remains very quiet. He may not be noticed.
Yeah. So I decided to stall because I've got enough room that it's hard to get him for him to get at me with this. This side is a little bit weaker, but I've got the troll there, and he didn't stupid. So it's going to be hard for him. He's going to have to dodge through here. And get pals on a stunny. That's fun. To get in, so I'm just stall. I figured I'd stall 1 turn. Because a 2-turn score is much harder. It's doable, but harder. So I'd like to see... That's not bad. Nope. That's not what I wanted to see.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch.
So I'm just going to run it in. I'm not going to pass. And that's dumb. I would have liked to have seen this guy take that 1 die and go in and then pass it to him from here. Or from here. Pass it to him. To get that extra SPP. So that's a little bit suboptimal, but it's conservative play. It's not wrong. It's just suboptimal, which is a little different. So he has 2 turns. So he's got time to score. So my goal now is to just set up deep, make him commit, and see how things go. I don't know that that's good. 1-turn defense is not good against a 2-turn attempt, because if he puts guys here and here, then you have to split your defenses. But that's what I've set up to do. Is put 4 guys here and 4 guys there. So he's got 9 pieces. He's got plenty of scoring threats. Whereas I've got 11 pieces. So if I get something like a Riot, gain a turn, this is bad. A Blitz isn't really going to help me any. Brilliant Coaching doesn't really help me any, since he gets the reroll. So, once again, it seems like he should have set up on both sides. He's going to put all his eggs in this basket, which I don't really agree with. Especially not now that the ball's over there.
That looks painful.
Shuffle, man. He's already on the 2nd. Might have to go up to like the 3rd or 4th. So he's going to set up a clump of elves here. Put him here, probably. Yep. No? Because that's GFI. Yeah, that's a GFI territory there. So these are urgent scoring threats. Well, I guess they both take a GFI too. So it would have been nice if that had been a double 1. Punch, gets a POW. And an injury. Stunty life, man. Alright, so how do I want to deal with this? So these guys can score with the GFI. He can score with the GFI. I don't have enough blocks to throw at them to stop all of that. So I'd like to see piece here and here, here and here. I'd like to see a bunch of pieces in here, basically. I've got to go pretty wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I need to cover out to the midline, really. But I certainly, yep, that's good. So that makes it so that he can't just dive this way.
Not a wise place to
Learn
enter
from the
a
first half. I'm going to
competition
block off the
if
sideline there.
if the player gets
Make these a bunch of
the crowd
3 pluses,
well,
which
last time that happened,
isn't
it took
great.
3 days to piece the body back
I'd like to
together.
see somebody go here. That's fine. That's fine too. He should be here. There's now this is now 3 plus instead of 4 plus. I'm trying to get tentacles on the ball because that also is very, very challenging for him.
Did this guy leave his
Failed the loner.
out again?
That would have been a great time to have passed the loner. So I've made it as hard on him as I think I can. You know.
Pass. Start something exciting and playing
And
defense.
he's getting rowdy here, doing a pass and then a handoff. So he pushes him. That's counterproductive. Because now these are much harder now. It's just gonna hand off. And let's see what the right way to go is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 3 plus or a 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus no 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. So 4 plus, yeah, it's not that bad. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. Let's see what that is. It's 1/2. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. So it's a 15.5% play raw. He's got a reroll. So it's like a 1 in 4, a 1 in 5 play. It's not terrible. I mean, he's already done a pass and a handoff and a block.
These two players work well together.
Yeah, and he takes the wrong path through and still makes it.
And according to my
So
six
nothing you can do about that. That happens with elves. That's elfing, right?
Great.
5, 5,
Let's just
4,
let things
3,
develop.
5,
It'll be
6,
one of our
2. Like there's
favorites.
nothing you can do about dice like that. But that was a 20% play. So 4 times out of 5 I win. The earlier play was a 1 in 3. So 2 times out of 3 I win also. So a 4 out of 5 and a 2 out of 3 and a 1 out of 3 is, you know 1 out of 15 times he wins this game with the dice. It's just how it goes. Okay, statistics. No, dice rolls. I got good dice. These are good dice, right? I had less ones. I had less fives, but it's okay. These dice are pretty good. Block dice, average. My dice are average. I'm not gonna say they're great. Little heavy on threes, but I do things on threes. His dice, heavy on the fives and threes. And since he does things on not ones, that's okay for him. Whew, he got pretty good block dice too, except that he doesn't have block. It's not bad. His block dice were definitively better than mine, but that's okay. Statistics: 32 blocks succeeded versus 25, so I got 7 more succeeded, and out of that I got 1 more KO. I don't know. He's AV8, I'm AV7 mostly. That's okay. SPP. I picked up some SPP this game. This felt good, right? I got 19 SPP. He got more. 5, 10, 22 SPP. So that was a big SPP game. Uh, but all in all, I'll take it. Having struggled for 2 games, played against halflings, which I got a win on, which is good. Having a game like that makes me feel a little bit better that I know how to play. Like up until here, I was feeling like I really don't know how to play. Like I thought I was okay, maybe I'm just terrible. This reminds me that no, I can at least show up sometimes if the dice are with me. And those dice weren't great. They weren't terrible, but they were average. So this had me feeling a little better. The rest of my season kind of kicks me in the teeth again, but it is what it is. You know, REL's competitive, and I'm playing a team that's hard to start. So thanks for watching.